beside her, one table left at a time. The bartender stacked the empty glasses like he was closing up the night. A couple thanked the old piano player as they disappeared outside. I watched the door swing slowly shut, then looked away inside. Everyone had somewhere to be. I just wasn't ready to leave. I stayed until the piano played the last song, holding on to every fading note, like maybe one more melody could help this lonely heart let go. The room grew still around me as the echoes filled the air. I stayed until the piano played the last song, because you still felt close when the music was there. The piano smiled, closed the lid with gentle hands. He nodded as he walked past me, like somehow he'd understand. The bartender said, "Good night, friend." I finally reached for my coat. Funny how the hardest part was letting go of the final note. Some people leave when the lights come on. I leave when the music can no longer keep you here. I stayed until the piano played the last song, until the room had nothing left to say. The chairs were turned upon the tables, and the night's last shadows slipped away. I stepped outside into the silence where the cold met morning's light. I stayed until the piano played the last song, because for a little while it sounded like you were still sitting beside me. The band had packed their instruments. The bartender locked the door. I stood beneath the old blue awning, like I'd done 100 times before. The sidewalk shimmered in the streetlights. Every puddle caught the glow. I could have called myself a taxi, but I walked instead, real slow. Some nights you don't avoid the rain. You hope it gives you a reason not to leave. The rain knew I wasn't ready to go home, so it kept falling soft and slow, like it understood there was nothing waiting behind that lonely front door. Every drop became another excuse to stay out a little longer alone. The rain knew I wasn't ready to go home, so it walked beside me all the way. Corner, still open through the night. A waitress waved from through the window. I smiled, but kept on by. Your old apartment wasn't far away. I almost looked up out of habit. Funny how the feet remember places long after the heart says not to. People think healing happens indoors, but sometimes it begins on a quiet street with nowhere left to hurry. The rain knew I wasn't ready to go home until the clouds grew tired of crying too. City slowly turned to morning, and every light became brand new. I reached my door with soaked out shoes and a heart that hurt a little less. The rain knew I wasn't ready to go home. But somewhere between the last raindrop and the first light, I realized I already had. I found an old photograph this morning, tucked inside a dusty book. I smiled before I even noticed how long I let it sit untouched. I tried to hear you laughing, the way you used to call my name. But all I found was silence and a face that looked the same. Funny how memories choose what they refuse to leave behind. I forgot your voice, but not the way you left. The quiet click of the closing door, the suitcase waiting by the hallway, like it had always known before. Some memories slowly fade away, others never lose their shape. I forgot your voice, but not the way you walked away. Sometimes I wonder if we recognize the people we've become today. Would we still sit and share a coffee, or simply look the other way? The years have softened many things, the anger and the blame, but somehow every goodbye still feels exactly the same. Time is kind to certain memories, it smooths the edges, but it never changes why they happened. I forgot your voice, but not the way you left. Not the silence filling up the room, not the way I stood there hoping you'd turn around before too soon. I don't remember every word we said, or every promise that we made, but I'll always remember how the hallway echoed after you walked away. The waitress folded every napkin like she'd done 1,000 nights. The bartender counted yesterday's tips beneath the fading lights. The old clock hanging by the doorway said it was time to go, but no one ever taught a lonely heart how to leave this slow. Outside, the streets were waiting. Inside, I could still pretend. The bar closed before I was ready to leave, before I found the strength to stand. The music stopped, the lights grew brighter. Reality reached for my hand. I wasn't looking for another drink. I was hiding from the silence back at home. The bar closed before I was ready to leave, so I lingered just a little longer. Smiled as he locked the register, said, "Take care, I'll see you soon." I nodded like I always do. Beneath the quiet moon, I slipped my coat around my shoulders, stood alone beside the door. Funny how the cold outside felt warmer than before. Some places don't heal you, they simply give you a few more minutes before the night gets honest. The bar closed before I was ready to leave, before the memories lost their song. The chairs were resting upside down, but my heart was still holding on. I stepped into the empty street where the neon slowly disappeared. The bar closed before I was ready to leave, and I realized it was never the bar. I was afraid of leaving. It was the loneliness waiting at home. Ooh. I still sleep on my side of the mattress, like there's no room left to take. Your pillow leans against the headboard, just the way you left it that day. The blanket falls across the middle like an invisible line. Some habits stay much longer than goodbye ever does. I told myself I'd change it tomorrow. I've been saying that for months. I kept your side of the bed just as it was, like you might come home after all. Your book still rests upon the nightstand, your sweater's hanging in the hall. Maybe I wasn't holding on to you. Maybe I was holding on to who we used to be. This morning I reached across the sheets without even thinking why. Old routines have a way of staying long after love says goodbye. The sunlight filled the bedroom softly, dust danced across the floor. Funny how an empty room can still feel lived in. People say you have to let go, but nobody tells you how to move a pillow that still feels like home. Just as it was, through winter nights and summer rain. Not because I thought you'd walk back in, but because change still carried pain. Tonight I folded up your blanket slowly and placed it in the old cedar chest. I looked at the empty side, took a deep breath, turned out the light, and for the first time the room still missed you. But I finally let it rest. I held the door for someone leaving. They smiled and thanked me on their way. I smiled back like nothing happened, like I'd been doing all day. The waitress asked if I was doing all right. I nodded without thinking twice. Some answers become so automatic. You stop asking if they're right. The room was full of friendly faces. None of them could see through mine. Nobody noticed I was falling apart tonight. I laughed when everybody laughed. I raised my glass when someone made a toast, like nothing in me had gone dark. It's funny how a crowded room can hide the loneliest heart. Nobody noticed I was falling apart tonight, except the blues playing in the dark. Talked about his family, pictures glowing on his phone. I told him they looked happy, then quietly looked down at my own. Outside the rain kept falling gently, inside the music carried on. I realized I'd become an expert at pretending to belong. Maybe people didn't ignore me. Maybe I became too good at hiding the cracks. Nobody noticed I was falling apart tonight. Not the bartender wiping down the bar, not the stranger sharing stories beneath the old guitar. But when the piano found that final chord and the saxophone began to cry, I think the music noticed, because for just a moment it sounded like it was breaking too. neighbors turned their lights off early. One by one the windows dimmed. The traffic slowly disappeared, like the city had fallen asleep. I turned the television off just to hear the room breathe. Funny how the quiet always finds the things you're trying not to think. The night didn't become emptier, it simply became honest. The silence felt louder after midnight. Every memory found its voice. The room had nothing left to say, yet somehow left me with no choice. I listened to the rain outside, trying to quiet my mind. The silence felt louder after midnight than it ever did before. Across the darkened hallway, poured a glass of cold water slow, looked out across the sleeping city, wondering where broken hearts go. An old record kept on spinning long after the song had ended. Maybe it wasn't the only thing still holding on tonight. People are afraid of silence, not because it's empty, but because it remembers everything. The silence felt louder after midnight, until the first birds greeted dawn. I realized I wasn't fighting the quiet, I was fighting, moving on. The room was still exactly the same, but something inside me had changed. The silence felt louder after midnight, until I finally stopped trying to drown it out and simply sat beside it. calendar kept losing pages. The seasons quietly changed their clothes. The coffee shop down on the corner even painted over our old booth. Friends stopped asking how I was doing, like enough time had surely passed. Everybody trusted time more than I ever could. They said it gets easier, maybe for the calendar. I thought time would miss you first, before these old heartstrings did. I thought the years would carry your name away, like leaves beneath the wind. But every time another winter came, you somehow stayed the same. I thought time wouldn't miss you first. Instead, it waited for me. Found your handwriting this morning on the back of an old receipt. I couldn't remember what we ordered, but I remembered how you smiled at me. Funny what survives the years, a faded note, a familiar scent. The smallest things keep proving love doesn't always leave when people do. Time doesn't erase everything. Sometimes it simply teaches you how to carry it without letting it show. I thought time would miss you first. Someday I'd wake up feeling light, that your memory would quietly fade somewhere between the days and nights. Instead I learned that healing isn't forgetting, it's learning to live beside the ache. I thought time would miss you first, but maybe time wasn't trying to take you away, only to remind me how deeply I once loved. there with your coat already on, one hand resting on the door. I had 100 things to tell you, but none of them found the floor. The room was filled with quiet breathing, the kind that comes before goodbye. I searched for words that never came, while the storm gathered outside. Some conversations end without a single answer. I watched the rain finish what I couldn't say. Every drop fell where my words should have been, running down the window slowly, like tears I never let begin. The sky spoke with an honest heart when mine was too afraid. I watched the rain finish what I couldn't say as you walked away. Your coffee cup stayed on the table, half full and growing cold. I picked it up an hour later, like it was something I could hold. Outside, the streets became reflections, neon lights beneath the rain. Funny how the whole world shimmered while everything inside me changed. Maybe silence wasn't my mistake. Maybe love simply arrived at a goodbye, too heavy for words. I watched the rain finish what I couldn't say, long after your footsteps disappeared. The storm slowly drifted farther, but your memory stayed here. If I ever see you somewhere, I won't search for perfect lines, because that rainy night already said everything I was trying to tell you. came in just to warm my hands from the cold outside tonight. Ordered coffee, found a corner, watched the band beneath the lights. The first song turned into another, then another after that. Somehow every melody made the hours disappear. Nobody asked me why I stayed, and I was grateful for that. I didn't mean to stay here until sunrise. I only needed somewhere to breathe. But every song kept pulling me closer to the parts of me I couldn't leave. The night slipped quietly behind me, without asking where I'd been. I didn't mean to stay here until sunrise. It just happened, one song at a time. The waitress poured my final coffee before she wiped the counter clean. She smiled and said, "Drive home safely," like she'd seen nights just like these. Outside the sky grew pale with morning. The neon signs began to fade. I realized I'd spent the whole night trying not to miss your name. Maybe I wasn't hiding from home. Maybe I was waiting until the daylight made everything feel lighter. I didn't mean to stay here until sunrise, but somehow I'm glad I did. The darkness left without a fight, and morning quietly walked in. I picked up my coat and paid the bill. The piano had long gone still. I didn't mean to stay here until sunrise, but somewhere between the last note and the first light, I remember life keeps moving, even when the heart needs a little more time. piano started soft and simple, like it didn't want to wake the room. People kept talking through the first few notes, then slowly they stopped too. I leaned back against my chair, wrapped both hands around my cup. Funny how one little melody can open doors you've locked for years. It wasn't the song, it was where it took me. The piano played while I remembered everything. Your laughter drifting through the air, Sunday mornings in the kitchen, your fingers running through my hair. Every note uncovered something I thought I'd already let go. The piano played while I remembered everything, and I let the memories come and go. Conversations, the ones that never made the photographs, the way you'd hum while making coffee, the way we'd both forget to laugh. Those ordinary moments stayed with me long after the grand ones disappeared. Maybe love is measured more by quiet days than perfect years. Memory has a gentle way of returning when music leaves the door open. The piano played while I remembered everything, not just the ending, but the start. Not only all the tears we cried, but every reason for my heart. When the final chord dissolved into silence, I wasn't smiling, I wasn't crying, I was simply grateful that for one more song I got to meet you again inside my memories. sign was still above the doorway, a little older than before. The paint had faded near the windows, but I knew that place for sure. Someone laughed inside the cafe, the same way we used to do. I kept my eyes upon the sidewalk, like I had nothing left to lose. Some places you don't avoid because they've changed. You avoid them because you haven't. I walked past our old cafe without looking in, afraid I'd find us in the glass. Two empty chairs beside the window, holding on to what had passed. I told myself it was just another building, just another street. I'd always known. I walked past our old cafe without looking in, because I wasn't ready to see it without you. Found me anyway, carried softly through the rain. For just a second I could almost hear you calling out my name. A young couple shared the corner table where we used to lose track of time. I smiled for them without stopping and kept the memories behind. Healing isn't forgetting the places, it's learning they can still exist without asking you to stay. I walked past our old cafe without looking in, until the corner disappeared from sight. The rain kept falling on my shoulders as the city welcomed night. Maybe one day I'll walk through that door, order the coffee we both loved, but tonight I walk past our old cafe without looking in, and somehow that small goodbye felt like the longest walk I've taken in years. Every evening after dinner, I check the lock and close the gate. Then I flip the switch beside the doorway, like it's never been too late. The neighbors probably never notice. It's just another little light. But to me it tells a story I've never learned to leave behind. Some habits don't ask permission, they simply stay. I still leave the porch light on sometimes, even though I know you're not coming home. It shines across the empty driveway, keeping quiet company for one. Maybe it's not for you anymore. Maybe it's for the part of me that still believes love deserves one light left on. The mailbox fills with little flyers. The seasons come and paint the trees. Life keeps changing all around me in ways too slow to always see. Sometimes I catch myself listening for footsteps on the porch at night, then smile a little at the silence and switch the kettle on inside. Hope doesn't always look like waiting. Sometimes it looks like kindness toward the person still learning to let go. I still leave the porch light on sometimes, not because I think you'll find your way, but because one small piece of my heart still likes the comfort of that flame. One day I may forget to turn it on and not even realize why. But tonight I still leave the porch light on sometimes, then stand there for one quiet moment before turning back into my own life. The couple by the window left first. They laughed beneath a shared umbrella. The man at the end of the counter paid his tab and wished us well. The bartender dried another glass, even though they all look clean. He glanced my way for just a second, like he knew what I didn't mean. The chairs were empty except for mine. The last customer left, but I couldn't. My feet just wouldn't cross that door. There was nothing keeping me inside except the thought of what was waiting at home. The music had already faded, but I still heard it in my heart. The last customer left, but I couldn't, not yet. Bartender said, take your time, then counted change without a sound. He never asked me what was wrong. Some kindness doesn't need to. I looked around the empty room at the stage where the band had played. Funny how a place feels warmer when memories decide to stay. Maybe I wasn't afraid of the night. Maybe I was afraid of hearing footsteps. The last until the neon sign went dark. Until the bartender grabbed his keys and silence filled the bar. I stood outside beneath the awning, watching the rain erase the street. The last customer left, but I couldn't, because going home meant accepting that no one was waiting for me anymore. The band packed up without a hurry. One by one the lights grew dim. Someone stacked the empty glasses. Someone swept the wooden floor. I folded yesterday's newspaper, slipped my jacket on at last. For the first time in a long while, leaving didn't feel so hard. Some nights don't fix your heart, they simply help you carry it. I finally went home when the music stopped, not because I had all the answers, but because there was nothing left to hide inside another song. The silence didn't scare me anymore. It walked beside me like an old friend. I finally went home when the music stopped, taking one slow step at a time. Streets were washed from evening rain. The city breathed a little slower. The coffee shop on 7th Avenue was already baking bread. I passed the places we once loved without asking them to speak. Some memories no longer needed to follow every step I made. Maybe healing isn't waking up without missing you. Maybe healing is finally believing tomorrow deserves me too. I finally went home when the music stopped, with tired eyes and open hands. The night had taken what it needed and left me something I could keep. Your memory still lives inside me, but it no longer leads the way. I finally went home when the music stopped. Hey, unlocked the door, hung up my coat, turned off the hallway light, and for the first time in a very long while, I slept before the sunrise.